Hello, internship class. It's Steve. I hope that you're doing really well. I wanted to just put in a plug for one of your grading events for the session that sometimes gets overlooked by students, and that is the internship check-ins. So we're going to briefly talk about what these are and why they are relevant to you and to your learning and performance in this course. So first off, check-ins are exactly what they say. It's for me to communicate with your host site supervisor. So at 3 or 4 times throughout the session, I will be checking in with your host site supervisor. I'll be sending them an email to the first update, the first email that's sent out, you were copied on. It's an introduction, just kind of introducing myself and letting them know that you are enrolled in this course and that you're earning academic credit for your internship experience. The second email that will be going out probably next week is going to be what we call a fast feedback survey, and that's going to be exactly what it says as well, for your host site supervisor to provide some really quick feedback on your learning, on your development, and on your performance as an intern. And then there's one or two more. There's a final evaluation email that will get sent out to your site supervisor asking them to work with you to complete and a final evaluation on you for this experience. And then sometimes I try to sandwich in between the fast feedback email and the final evaluation email just a quick check-in to say, how is the student doing, or how is the intern doing? Any challenges, any comments, any concerns, issues, that kind of thing. So it is vital that if you have not already uploaded your internship learning contract under the week #1 learning module, you're going to want to do that as soon as possible. And that you'll upload and submit under item number 1-4 under the week 1 learning module. And that learning contract is going to include, obviously, your learning objectives, some information about your internship site. Most importantly, it's going to include the name, the title, and the contact information for your site supervisor so that I can then reach out to them and get myself introduced and get things rolling with you earning your internship check-in points. So why do we have these internship check-ins, you might be asking? And you see there the purpose I have listed here. It is really to, well, I'll say feedback is so valuable to you regardless of whether you're an emerging professional or if you've been in the workforce for a while now. You're probably very familiar with feedback and evaluation. They do serve a very useful purpose in helping us to change, grow, develop, and improve. So part of the check-ins, the purpose, I guess you could say would be improvement coaching. So we want to be able to provide you with what you're doing really well. You know, it's not going to serve you well if you, at the end of this experience, you find out that your supervisor was very pleased with the tasks and functions you've been performing, but never made you aware of that. So hence the reason for that fast feedback survey that I mentioned earlier. We want to kind of early on cash in a little bit and make sure that you are aware of your strengths and the things that you're doing really well. But then also we want to be looking at what are some ways that we can improve. How can we improve our performance? How can we improve or maximize our learning through this internship experience? So your overall points that you can earn for the internship check-ins is 100 points. It's quite rare that a student doesn't earn full credit for the internship check-ins. The way they wouldn't is if they simply have not turned in their learning contract, and also, let's say I don't get a final evaluation back from the student, that's going to really hurt your internship check-ins as well. So I hope this was helpful to you. I don't want to be too long-winded with this. This is kind of, again, an introduction to what the internship check-ins are. As you look, if you click on grades, you probably will see there a column called internship check-ins. So you might have been wondering, what is that and such. So now you know. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at s.young7@snhu.edu. Thanks so much for listening, and take care.